Welcome to the Project Wet Water Education Portal. To get started, you will simply just sign in with the account that you have created. So you would click sign in, put your username and password, and log in. If you have forgotten your password, you can reset it here by clicking on Reset Password and entering your username or email address. To create an account, you will go to Create an Account and log in with your guide access code. So once you click on Create New Account, it will ask you to enter your email address, create a username, enter a password, and then enter your guide registration code from the inside cover of your guide here. You will also need to enter your full name. Once you've done that, then you will be sent a link in order to access your account. So it's really important that you use an email address that you have immediate access to so you can verify it and get access to the portal. Once you log in, you can change that email address. It's just one that you can get access to right away. Once you have created your account, you can go ahead and sign in to start using the portal. So I will click sign in and use a generic Project Wet account to show you the features of the website. Once you sign in, you'll be taken to this screen, which is your dashboard screen, and lists all of your resources, your favorites, your notes, helpful links, and what you'll notice here too is there's something called Portal Tour. So the first time you log in, you will actually be taken through this tour and it will show you the features of the portal. Of course, I'm going through that right now, so I'm going to end the tour. But if you would ever like to go through that and see some of the features again, you can just quickly click on that. This is also where you can access your account and come back to your dashboard at any time. So this is your dashboard. If you ever want to come back to it, just click on your account and hit dashboard. This is where you edit your account as well. So if you created this account with an email address that you don't normally use or don't want to use, then this is where you can change it. And of course, this is also where you can log out when you're done, but you can also access what's called notes. And I'll show you how we go through this, but you can create notes in different activities. And you can see that I've created these notes with the activity Blue River. So you will see those notes here. All right, let's go back to our dashboard. Here back at the dashboard, you will notice that in the upper left-hand corner, we have another menu. And when we click on this, this brings up the option to see all activities, resources, or all correlations to activities. So we'll get into those in a second. You can also look at either Guide 2.0 activities or just Guide 1.0 activities. Again, look at correlations and resources here under helpful links. And then finally, the last way to get to the activities is to click on either Guide 1.0 or Guide 2.0. And when you do that, it actually brings you to a landing page with some information about the guide, as well as the ability to download the full table of correlations for each guide. So for Guide 1.0, that would just be the NGSS, and for Guide 2.0, that's both Common Core and NGSS. All right, so let's head back to our dashboard. We're going to go ahead and take a look at all the activities that we can get to from the menu bar. And you will see again, this is all 1.0 and 2.0 activities. Over here on the left-hand side, I have the ability to filter. I can filter by guide, or I can filter by subject area, such as life science. Okay, I can even filter by setting, skills, or correlations if I have a particular correlation that I know I want to meet. So let's take off that filter. We're going to take a look now at how you actually can filter activities by correlations as well. So let's say, all right, I really need to meet some next generation science standards. So I'm going to filter my correlations for next generation science standards. And I teach 5th grade. So this is going to bring up all of the NGSS correlations that we have for activities in the guides. And then you can see the activities listed underneath there. So if you're looking for a particular correlation, this is a great way to do that. Heading back to the activities, we'll take a look at some of the features in the activities. So let's take a look at Blue River. When you click on the activity, the first thing that you'll see that it brings up are the student copy pages. And so here we have the gray and the color. And then it also brings up the full correlations as well as the long documents for NGSS and these are all PDFs that we'll download. Down here, you will see the correlations, and this actually will open a little box that tells you what the correlation is. The more info will take you to the website so that you can learn more about that correlation. But you can also find related activities. So here we go. We're going to pull up this correlation, and now I know that we also have Blue Planet and Rainy Day Hike that meet that correlation or that standard. And so I might want to use both of those activities along with Blue River. The other cool thing here is you'll notice this star. This is because this is one of my favorite activities, so I have starred it. All you have to do is click it to add it to your favorites. And then when you are on your dashboard, it shows up under your favorites. So if you have particular activities that you want to always access, make sure you click that little star, and then you can easily access them here from your dashboard. Looking at some of the other features here, if you click on activity info, you see the summary, objectives, materials, all the sidebar information that you would see in the activity. And then you'll notice there's a little print symbol here, and that's because you can print this out if you need to, especially if you want to have the materials with you quickly as you're going to the store or going to your supply closet. Resources will bring up all the resources for this particular activity. So these might be links, they might be documents that have been uploaded, but all the different resources that may help you in teaching this activity. And again, they are broken out into different topics as well here. And then finally, notes is a feature that I told you about earlier. So here I have some notes about this particular activity. If I want to create another note, I might want to remind myself that it's really nice to have different color beads. Then I can write myself a note about that. And I can write more and save it and, get different beads. Save. All right, so now I have another note for this activity. When I go back to my dashboard, that note will show up here as one of the latest notes for myself and maybe a reminder to go get some more beads. Finally, the last feature is that this site is, of course, searchable. So if I wanted to search for an activity instead of having to, look under the activities, I can do that right here, and it's going to bring up anything that relates to that search term. So this is the activity H2 Olympics itself, and then here are direction cards that are a resource somebody supplied, as well as sample event cards. So there's the various resources that I can search for as well. I hope this has been helpful. Remember, you can always find this tutorial at the bottom of the portal webpage to watch again.